Time for the what?
Down to Earth Podcast.
Time for the what?
Down to Earth Podcast.
Lessons out there to everybody out there in the universe. My name is Sean Myrie, and I'm your host of the Down to Earth Podcast. Tonight, I got two very special guests coming on. Yeah, weed connoisseurs like me, like myself. We got Puff and Parlay. Yeah, they're coming through the universe, 8 p.m. Check it out with your host Sean Myrie on the Down to Earth Podcast. Bless up to everybody out there in the universe. Just waiting for them to come through on that spaceship. It's down to Earth. Puff and Parlay. 9 p.m. We got many special guests coming through the Down to Earth Podcast tonight. Later on, we got Prince Beats. And then Lune. Soleil, yeah. We got everybody coming through. Alien Voice, bless up. It's the Down to Earth Podcast. Got some special guests coming through on that spaceship, Puff and Parlay. Yeah. Blessing it up for the culture. Just waiting for them to come through on that spaceship. Bless up, Alien Voice. Many special guests coming through tonight on the Down to Earth Podcast. Prince Beats, we got coming up. Videographer, yep, doing his thing. Strong, in the game, still waiting. 8 p.m. Puff and Parlay, we're live. Down to Earth Podcast. Many special guests coming through. Bless up to our sponsors, Cities. Yep. Much respect. One of the top urban apparels in Canada. From the 6. Check them out. Yep. Puff and Parlay coming through. Right on time through. Bless up. Connecting through the universe. Respect.
I was gonna say.
Puff and Parlay.
What up?
Hi.
How are you, Sean?
Yeah. How you doing?
We're doing good.
How about you?
I'm doing good. Me and my brother just chilling right now. Like I say to everybody, introduce yourself to the universe, to those who may not know who you are. Puff and Parlay.
Hi, I'm Renee.
And I'm Cece, and we are Puff and
Puff
Parlay.
and Parlay.
And I'm the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye on eye. I approve this message nationwide. All right?
Okay, now,
My
okay.
brother.
It is. It's two nations wide.
Yes.
It's two nations wide.
Two
Don't
nations
go.
wide, yeah. So how you guys doing right now?
We're good.
Chilling.
Yes.
We're better now.
We're the United States is having a really good day.
Yes, I bet, because it's funny how it's like Saturday and the news comes out very early, and it's like a holiday for you guys down there right now.
Oh
Just
my
like,
god!
fuck everything we had to do. Let's party.
Everybody is just so nice to each other today. Like, people are walking their dogs and just cheery and happy. And we just haven't seen that in a very long time here. So it's
definitely a different energy.
yes,
A nice, good energy.
a lot of hope. A lot of hope.
Mm-hmm. I see you guys are fellow herbal activists, weed connoisseurs. So, like, tell me like a little bit on your journey, like your love for the tree of life, how you came to that.
Well, I would say that Renee's more of the connoisseur because I feel like I'm kind of rebirthing again because I used to smoke when I was younger, but I stopped for 7 years because I was trying to have my son, a whole bunch of stuff. And coming back, it's just a different game for me because there's more science behind it. There's more information that's out there with the dispensaries and knowing, that there's different strains. Like we used to, me growing up, it was whatever the weed man has is what you getting. You didn't know what it was. There was no, nobody talked about all the good things about it. We were just kind of like chilling. And so now to be able to know there's like hybrids and indica, sativa, for me it's really exciting to kind of like figure it all out. Like I'm brand new, so that's where I'm at with it. And then
I just like some good, loud fire weed.
right.
Like, I don't want all the confusing shit. Just give me some fire that's not going to give me anxiety.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I hear what you're saying. That's what we got up here, straight up. So how you feel like about like all the legalizations, what's been going on? I'm seeing down there, finally a lot of places are starting to realize, this is harmful.
I think it's amazing. I think that we just, have some ways to go, and then we definitely have to make it a federally cleared.
Mm-hmm.
Because each states have their own thing, but like the federal government can come in at any time, and they haven't, which tells you, I think, that they're on their way to be on board too, because honestly, they could.
It's just all logistics. They have to make sure they have their hand where they want it. And
right. So now that they see that, so much money is probably coming into it, I'm sure the federal government wants their piece.
It's
so
true.
they letting it slide.
Yeah, that's true, because up here it's all federal, right? Rock? It's legal. All
what?
legal.
Of course it's legal.
So it's like that system, that what they're trying to do, like probably like what we're doing up here. It's all federal. So
yeah, but it was legal to us for a long time.
It was
before
like
that.
It was illegal before, because it's not like big fines or nothing like that up here.
It was
like,
lenient.
Very
lenient.
Yeah,
and I bet because you guys have been that way longer too than we have, everybody is a little bit more relaxed about it. Because even though it's legal now and it's been legal,
I think there's just such
stigma.
Yeah, it's such a misconception of what it holds and what it brings along with the marijuana. People think that you're gonna have a bunch of stoners and just a lot of negativity,
and we can't accomplish things, or we're zoned out, or we're not functional people. And they don't once they start to realize that this is actually better than those pills that the doctors are prescribing, they'll be on board. But
and they probably know more people than smoke than they think they do, because people are so scared to come out and say that they smoke.
Yeah.
So
it's still hard. There's still people out here that are looking at us like, what are you guys doing?
Like, why are you doing this?
Yeah. You know what, though? Even before the legalization up here, this was like a regular thing. It's like, we know that even the popo or whoever the system, they didn't really care about this. It was like a really waste of time, unless it was already like it was legal, basically, for so long, right?
Nice.
So, I'm not used to like
hearing us talk like this.
Yeah.
Oh no, it can be pretty serious. I think who you deal with popo wise depends on what kind of action they're going to take.
Yeah.
If it put in a situation, but yeah, it just depends. I think things have come a long way, but at the same time they haven't. And I don't know, like, even with it being legal, if, like, to me, at the end of the day, it's about the quality of the marijuana.
True.
So, like, that's kind of been a drag to me, because it's either, like, it was really good dispensary-wise, but now it's kind of getting to a point where it's, like, really good street-wise right now, because it's just so, it flips so much,
That's true.
So, yeah.
like up here, they had a whole bunch of dispensaries what was illegal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they had them open for a long time like they were legal. But when they fully took over, say it's legalized, all of them, they shut them all down. And then they
Really?
yeah, and then they're slowly bringing them back, but it's like one by one, right?
So it was okay and it was legal to sell it on the street, like you can get it from whoever and it was no issue?
No.
No, you
How?
couldn't get it on the street. Like that's
The dispensaries, like how we had before,
Yeah.
like
But
the
you-
trap shops.
yeah. So they started to pop.
No, I get that, but so what I was confused on is you said that then they closed down the dispensary. So then what
Yeah.
did you guys do from there? If it was supposedly legal, but then the dispensaries were gone.
No, but this is before it was legal.
Okay.
So before
Oh,
it
okay.
became legal, right? These people were doing their thing, and then when it became when it was going to become legal, they shut them down.
Oh, okay. Got you.
You get
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
that's because they want their taxes.
Yeah, so they shut them all down. But
They want their piece of the pie. It's like that's all that is.
But for 2 years or 3 years, they allowed them.
Because they were watching the game again
Yeah,
and just figuring it out and just being like, okay, we took notes. Thank you very much. You shut down. Now we're going to open up our shit.
Yeah, that's what's going on. But they allowed them. That's the thing.
Yeah.
No one really got bothered for at least 2 to 3 years before it was before it was fully legal. So you got to look.
So we should watch out for that. You think that
Yeah.
that'll probably happen over here?
Yeah.
I would think.
Because people.
Well, I
are going
think
to
there's a
these
lot of places that
Right.
aren't legal here, and there's some that are legal. They're mandated, and you know the difference behind whether it's tagged and shut. You know, like the illegal dispensaries were the ones we just bottle it up and put in the prescription boxes to go. So containers to go. But
what? I never really trusted the dispensaries. Really, I went to them. When I went to them, I was still like, oh, is this for real? All these people really going there. Like, this is like strange to me because I never needed to go to the dispensaries, right?
Right.
But a certain time, it was like it depends where you go. They're cheap. It's very cheap for a lot compared to even they're competing with the whatever that you say the street, right?
Yours is cheap. Your guys is inside the dispensary is cheaper.
Oh yeah, for a lot, for a good amount, probably, right?
It's opposite on our side. It's more expensive in the dispensaries. It'll
But
change.
It's changed now that it's legalized. So if you go to the dispensary, it's damn expensive. I would never go.
It's crazy. It's so crazy. It's like,
well, you don't pay taxes, right?
Yeah, you have to pay some. You have to pay taxes. Liquor, you don't have to pay taxes or beer.
Okay, that's what it is. So, but they do tax the marijuana. All right.
Yeah, they have a type of way to do
Wow,
it.
that's interesting. So, what does an eighth go for over there?
they're on a different.
I guess, yeah.
I don't really know the like numbers like that, but I know.
Yeah, because they're on.
Right?
It's different. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
It's
for,
okay.
okay, put it this way, right? It depends who you know because there's so much shit out there and there's so much good stuff out there. It's who you know, right? And where it's coming from, right? If
Yeah.
it's coming from where the farms are, or where like it's a rural area, what you call, that's where the good stuff is. If it's from the city, they're getting the old stuff. Like that stuff's been taking a long time to reach like the main city. It's more like the outskirts. People who live out in the country get like the good stuff. If you
So
know.
we should go out to the country, get the good stuff and bring it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's where our fireman is from. So
Yeah, it's the country, man.
we do get some fire. Didn't you
Yeah.
smell that I opened up earlier?
She did. She opened up something, and I was like, "Wow, we outside," and it's like hitting me
Very pungent.
dead in the face.
So you
It's
guys
so-
have a show too, also on Fridays, right?
Yes,
That's
we
just,
do.
I was watching
How did you like it? Which one did you watch?
just recent, one what's recent last night.
Last night?
and then I see
What-
other ones clips. Like I was watching a couple of them. Through I can't name. You have a good amount of them. So, but it's good. I like it. Still, you get what I'm saying? Like when you guys start get that idea to basically do that.
COVID.
It was COVID. We're working on something prior to COVID, and then COVID cut production. So we were actually in a moment of like, hey, let's build this. Let's get in tune with our audience and show them, you know, what we want to do. We want to break the stigma of marijuana, and moms especially, you know. I think we both have been in a situation, especially me, where I smoke and I could never smoke like where I was going unless it was like the smoker friends that I was with. And I wanted just to be more open and let more people know, you know, the benefits of marijuana and why people may smoke and why, if they haven't, should try it, especially if they're trying or taking pills or other means of coping, especially during these times, and not even just THC based edibles, the CBD, the CBG. You know, there's just a lot of information out there that people don't know. So if we can have a platform and have fun while doing it, because this has been like a really fun time
so
during like the craziest time for everybody all around the world. We've had a lot of laughs, you know, and I think we've grown a lot during this time as well. And we've had a lot of people reach out and really say thank you, you know, for having and creating this platform. And that's how it started. And we wanted to be consistent. We wanted to give everybody something to look forward to weekly, including ourselves.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Fridays were like our jam. Like we were like, we get to just smoke and shoot the shit, right? And other people just, you know, kind of come in and they vibe with us, and then we just started to kind of build. People started to watch, and then a few people
wanted to come on with
us. You know, wanted to come on with us. It was just like, what?
Like, let's do this. So then the interviews were created, and that's been fun. Just getting to know people on another level, you know, and get their experience with marijuana, or their opinions, whether they smoke or not, you know, because it's not you don't have to be a smoker to get on with us.
Yeah.
You know, but I think everybody has a view about marijuana, and I think we've even helped a lot of people along the way be more open, you know, about marijuana.
And you could tell there's people that want to try it too, and just needed a little bit more information, and also confirmation that, you know, people that smoke weed aren't losers.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So, yeah, because I notice more people now. Before, certain people, they'll be scared or whatever to basically show that they smoke. But now everybody, like, you know, they're feeling more free, right?
Right.
I think people are feeling more free. I think, you know, especially after this year, especially here in the States, you know, after this week, a lot more people are more open to marijuana. There's a CBD store right next to my studio, and they said that just this week alone, they've had a lot more parents come in for CBD for their children because they're experiencing a lot more stress and anxiety during these times. And rather than giving them a prescription, they're choosing CBD, which is amazing. And it's like, it's just such good news to hear that, you know?
So, like, which state are you guys from exactly?
California.
California. You guys are 3 hours behind.
Yes.
We're 3 hours ahead. Right now it's like 8 something. You are like 5, around 5, right? So
yes, it's 5:17.
Cali's known for its weed. They all say the Cali, you know, always.
OG, baby.
Don't know nothing else. Don't know nothing else. So I don't got nothing to compare it to, but I like it.
See, that's good. You guys are spoiled down there. Yeah, it's been legalized down there. What, in the last 2 years?
Yes, and then you could have a medical card, like that was like in 2011, I think they started. Maybe I'm not sure.
I've been smoking for a minute, so
but like
it's always been legal for me.
Yeah.
So now, what I was about to say now, Cali is basically like here, kind of like Cali been doing it a long time ago. I've been seeing their scene down there. Like how is it? Like the dispensaries are very good compared to other places.
There's so many. First of all, there is so many. It's kind of a little bit ridiculous. Like it's just so much. But then you go to them, and like we were saying earlier, they're just so expensive. and the tax is so high that it's
And it's hit or miss.
hard
It's hit or
to
miss right
just
now.
let go of that money for something you know you can get cheaper
Mhm.
and still be good.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want to see like get better with the industry, for example?
Consistency in like putting out fire.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes it's dry, sometimes it's great, and also just nobody has a face to their brand. There's not very many people. We've come in contact with a few people that I feel have kind of set the pace, for setting a face to a brand, and that's Viola with Al Harrington. But a lot of people, I don't think that
There's
they
like a
have.
movement attached to his line. And
Yeah.
it's great.
And that's what's cool about that. But it's all these brands, and you can't even really decide who is better than what because you kind of don't even know them yet. You know what I mean? And I think that who people are, the people that are selling, that means a lot to like me. Like I want to buy from somebody who I
And a
feel like I
true
can trust,
connoisseur,
and,
not
like,
just trying to put out marijuana to make some money, because it's not about that. It really is a plant that does wonders, and the consistency, the just the whole grow factor of it is really important from beginning to end. And we just need a good indica, a good hybrid, and a good sativa. Like, it doesn't need to be so complicated,
Yeah.
some fire stuff. But I don't know, there's,
and they should look at moms. They really should look at women, and women spend money, and moms
need marijuana. Like,
Yeah.
you have no idea.
Yeah.
This time, just life in general, like, you need marijuana.
Stop like making stuff so like what people expect marijuana to be is rock and roll, drug, you know what I mean? Like this
Yes.
heart, that's cool, but that's the vibe that it already
It's for
has.
the mom that wants to make some tacos in the kitchen on a Tuesday night.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
and dads need marijuana too. Trust me.
Yes, absolutely.
They're
Moms
forgetting
and
a
dads.
whole group of people when they're like trying to push it out there, and we're like, really? We're the ones that like
It's
hold
just
the
puff and
pocketbook?
parlay.
Yeah.
Period.
So, anything you want to tell the universe before we come off this spaceship?
I know, because we're like going dark. The sun is going down on us.
We're about to.
I see, but I hear you. That's good.
We welcome this journey.
And we've been having such a good time with the journey and with everybody in the community that's out on IG. Like the cannabis community on IG is just like love. And I'm glad that we got a chance, and we're getting a chance to know everybody more and more.
I'm glad too.
And thank you so much for your time. Be blessed. Continue on your journey, and much success and love.
Much respect. Much respect. Puff and Parlay for coming through.
Good night.
On the Down to Earth podcast. Respect, ladies. Bless up.
Good night. Blessings.
Respect.